What is going on YouTube? Billy, Archangel Art Studio, and we had a request from a subscriber on how to cover up a piece that you're not happy with. What do? Well, I've done it a lot, so we're just going to go ahead and go through the steps and show you what we do. This is a piece obviously that I'm not happy with, so we're going to use this board and we're going to cover it up because frankly it's ugly. I don't like it. Before we get started though, today we are using Super Sparkle White from the Color Cottage, Gold Fever from the Color Cottage, Dandelion Yellow from the Color Cottage, Reflex Violet from Pearl X, and Black Base Tint from Stone Coat. And I think we're going to spray it with some alcohol when we're done. And we're just covering up a piece. You know, we want something to look good, obviously, but we're not trying to paint the Sistine Chapel right here. We're just trying to cover up a piece of ugly art. And as always, we're using Pro Glas resin. And when I'm done with this, I'll let you guys in on something else too. I'm just gonna cover this up. And to prep this piece, I just used like an SOS pad, or you can use fine sandpaper just to scuff the top and clean the top. And I cleaned it with some denatured alcohol to make sure that it was clean. Because you want, for one, you want your colors to be able to, your resin to be able to stick to the surface that you're putting it on. So you want to make sure that the surface is prepped. Preparation is important in everything, so. And don't ask me why I picked these colors. I'm just had more so on my mind. Okay, we're going to cover up a piece. What do we do? And I thought, let's use some colors that you haven't used and see what they do. And when you're covering up a piece, what's cool is you may not like the piece as a whole, but there still might be some cool colors under there. So if they show through, it's okay because it becomes a part of your new piece. I'm just going to take my hand and we're going to, and this is going to blend these colors in. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It completely changes what you had and it makes it really cool. And don't push it so hard that you're wiping, and don't make swirls. You kind of just want to go off the edge a little bit to get, see, look at that. That is way cool. Make sure you get your edges. That is so cool. And we don't care if some of the bottom shows through, because there was some cool colors in the bottom. We just wasn't happy with the design, so we go over it. Now we'll take our torch and pop any bubbles that might be in there. And this also heats up the surface and allows those colors, like the black from Stone Coat, the heat really reacts with that and it'll change. But what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I wanna put some alcohol on this. And that really changes the look. You see how that black immediately reacted with that. Mostly the black, the other colors not so much. But that black, you can see it's celled up and done some lacing, which is pretty neat. And it's subtle, it's not like so, I don't know the word, rich or deep. It's just kind of light. And if you get surface tension, you see that little bubble right there? You just take a glove, anything really, and your finger, and you just poke it. Poke it. That gets rid of that. I like it. It's that glittery white is really neat from Color Cottage. It's a super sparkle white. I like it. It's kind of like an alien sky on a planet or something. It's really neat. And see how quick that was? I mean, in no time flat. Oh, we got another little... And you can take anything. I mean, you just dab it, and it draws the colors back in there without changing so much your artwork. And then you can hit it with a little heat, and it lays it back out. Now you see we had that deep bubble there, and now it's just laid back out flat. And you see it keeps changing. You see these cells popping up. And it'll keep morphing and changing as it sits. It's resin. It moves slowly. So my suggestion is when you do a piece, and if you're not happy with it right away, don't freak out. Give it a minute. Watch it. It's starting to change and move. And it might actually start to turn into something that you really like. But you're never going to find out if all of a sudden you put it on there and you say, I don't like it, and scrape it off, or run a stick through it, or pour some more colors on it, whatever the case may be. So sometimes patience is the best artist. If you just give your piece of art an opportunity to develop into what it's going to be, you might really end up with something beautiful. Because you can see this has steadily been slowly changing. It don't happen like that. It's slow because it's resin. Resin's thick, and it just slowly morphs into something beautiful, which is exactly what this is doing. And I'm real happy with the colors and the way it's changing. And it seems like it's going into the direction that I want it to be. And it's really cool. That yellow's like underneath the other colors, and you got these cells and this lace across the top there, which gives it that 3D effect, which is really neat. All right, about our resin giveaway, I had said when we get to 1,000 subscribers on Grilling with Grumpy, we're going to give those 2 gallons of resin away. And that's still my plan. The channel's growing. So if you haven't seen the video on the giveaway, go on our Archangel channel and look for that video. Watch it. It describes exactly what you got to do. But in case you haven't seen it, I'll give you a quick rundown. Go over to Grilling with Grumpy, pick any video, comment that you came from the art channel. It doesn't matter what it is, cooking is art, whatever. Just let me know that you came from Archangel. Subscribe to Grilling with Grumpy and comment. Share the video. If you guys share the videos, we'll grow that channel quicker. We'll give that resin away quicker. I haven't forgot about you guys. I'm just, like I said, when we get to 1,000 subscribers on Grilling with Grumpy, we're going to give those 2 gallons away to one of you guys. So, if you want to speed that along, let's help me out. Go over there and share those videos, share the channel. Share the contest video on Archangel, and share the YouTube channel for Grilling with Grumpy. And we'll get this thing grown, and I'll give that resin away. So back to this. I mean, look at it. It's changed so much more already. I'm really liking the direction it's going in. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a close-up of what we got. So, hold on to your taters. Yeah, I like the direction it's going. It's got some nice vibrant colors. It's got some really cool designs in it. This lacing, the way it just kind of lays on top, really neat. Gives it that 3D effect. This corner up here looks really neat. And again, this was a cover-up. We had a subscriber who's also subscribed to Grilling with Grumpy and made a request on both channels. And you know who you are, and I'm going to get to the Grilling with Grumpy video for you also. So I do read your comments. I do listen to what you guys say. And I appreciate you guys more than you know. Well, that's a cover-up piece requested by a subscriber, so you guys leave some comments. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me if you liked it, you know. Subscribe, comment, share. Well, that's it for this one, so you guys keep doing what you do. I'll keep doing what I do. And as always, see ya!